What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today playing some more Idle Heroes. Today we're back on the free-to-play account. Before we jump into doing anything, I want to run a little science experiment by you. So, I've been looking at the statisticals on the YouTubes, because I do that. You look at it, you see the numbers, and you think. So normally, my videos run at about a 5% like to view ratio, around about there. Some are closer to 10, some aren't. And I don't know. My suspicion is that likes don't really affect the YouTube algorithm at all, because it feels like an easy thing you could cheat, right? With fake views and fake likes, you could essentially catapult your video to success, which sounds like a very easy metric to manipulate, so I don't think it really matters. But, gotta test it, right? So, today, what I'm gonna ask you to do, if you're watching the videos and you do normally like my content, like, as a whole, you don't actually click the like button or anything, to click the like button on the video. Just because I want to see if it actually has any real effect. If the video does about normal and performs like all the ones before it, pretty much, I'll be pretty assured that it doesn't actually matter. And it's just a fun test for me. If you want to help me out, that's awesome. If you're like, listen, nah, nerd, I don't like videos, that's fine too. I'm not too worried about it. Just something I want to test. I like to test things out. I test things in game. I like to test things on YouTube. We'll see what goes on. But today, what are we getting up to on the free-to-play account? Things. Stuff and things. Not just things, stuff also. The primary goal today, I want to get these suckers as close to done as possible. We did already finish our damage versus the guild bosses. Boop, we'll grab that out. We were like 4,000 damage off. Really irksome. But we got it. We got it done. Grab all this loot out. Scoot forward. This is already done, so we can grab all this stuff out as well. Might have just over-picked up on the hearts. Also might not have. I don't know how many we had. We can check on that here in like 2 seconds. Claim this out, claim this out, claim that. Getting lots of gymmages stacked up. That is good news. Stage 650 in the tower. Can we do it? I don't know. I think that's what we're going to try today. If we can complete that, I can then grab all my gold via auto battle, get this whole thing done, and then we can obviously forge. That's not hard at all. The last thing we're going to have to do is right here. Tower of Dream. If we can beat the Tower of Oblivion today, this weekend, we can get this done. 10 billion damage to the bosses. I think we have 3 attacks left today to get this to hopefully around 6-ish billion damage. And then after that, we will hopefully finish it on the next guild boss that comes around. Once that's done, we're done. The whole of the chapters will be finished. And that is a big goal for me. So, before I got on, I was mathing. And because I'm mathing is why this video is going to be so late in coming out. I have a problem. I like to math, but then when I start mathing, questions arise. When questions arise, I try to chase down the answers. But what we have done today is I rolled around. I ended up picking 3. I don't know why I'm on Holy Damage Stone right now. We just are. We're going to go back to the Crit Stone. I was trying to math out, like, what would be the real difference in damage between, like, a full attack stone and a crit stone. And it seems like, mathematically speaking, especially in boss fights where you have, like, a Drake to reduce armor and stuff, that a crit stone is the king of damage. There's very few cases I can imagine where any other stone comes close to a crit damage and how it actually performs, just because it's such a powerful multiplier to your damage. The attack stone, though, does have utility, so don't sleep on the attack stone. The idea behind the attack stone that I'm coming up with is primarily going to base around Sylvie's shields. Since this isn't affected by, like, your skill damage number or anything, it's just a flat % of your attack. The higher your attack stat is, the bigger these shields get, faster, they max out quicker. Having shields after every round will get you more, essentially, more attack boosts over here or something. Because you'll maintain your shield, you get the 15% attack boost. That can be good if your shield's breaking all the time. You will also do damage because of that, but I don't know. It's just, for better shields, double attack, for better damage, we're going to roll with crit. We could test a Holy Damage Stone, but I'm of the opinion that crit is probably stronger. We can run a couple well, we guess we ran a test the other day, hit about 2.2 billion at our best and like 1.3 billion at our lowest. Dark bosses are kind of an annoying one to fight anyway. We can do a Holy Damage Stone just to see. It does give us a little balance of a little bit higher base attack for our better shields, but also we have like 61% Holy Damage. Probably not terrible. Probably not the worst thing in the world. First things first, I think we go ham in the tower. We got to get to the 650. We smoked this Mim wave without even changing our team up. The whole lineup was there, and we still managed to blow right through it. I know there is a Mim at 626, and I believe there's another one at 636, and I think that's the last one. We'll give this a quick tickle. I'm not sure what my current lineup is. I think I have an energy artifact on her for everything, but I might not. I gotta look now. Now I gotta look. Look at me. Look at me doing all this stuff and looking and not knowing. She does. Okay, so she's still set up more or less not bad. Bosses is still probably a very similar setup. Yeah, we've moved her around a little bit. The extra damage is probably going to be pretty good. Does that save your stone? It probably does. Which means she'll be stuck on a crit stone anyway. Let's just do it with our boss setup and not normal. Just because that should be a slightly better damage with Balanced Strike on. Probably won't matter, but you never know. They actually have 3 people still alive right now. The world's a crazy place. But this is a crit stone. This Drake died instantly. Who smoked Drake? Asmo. Asmo probably crit on him immediately, and that was it for old Drakey boy. But that's all right. We smoked through it pretty easy. I didn't feel any real danger coming at us. And the true danger is going to be when it comes down to like it's just maybe Flora and Sylvie alive. If we still have a death sworn up or something, I feel like our danger level is dang near 0. Yeah, these guys are going down real easy. We did lose 2 peeps. It does not matter. We took like 0 damage on our big dudes. My cat is meowing so hardcore outside the door right now. She wants in. I got bad news for you, cat. Not today, nerd. Absolutely not today. and Ramen in the back line. Will it be a problem? I don't think so. No, she's dead. She's dead pretty much immediately. 10 more super wishing coins, but yeah, we're not really taking a whole lot of damage here. These guys are going down pretty easy. A 6 stack of Horuses, that could be fun. A lot of them survived. That's all pretty much in part due to their block mechanic, which is, you know, it's great for them, but they're not really causing us much of an issue. They are dead. I just forgotten something. Running out of water. That's not what I forgot, though. I forgot to upgrade my monster. I've got a bunch of the materials, 18,000 of those bad boys. So we're just going to go ahead and I think quick cap out the HP. We're at 2.2 million bonus attack. Quick upgrade's going to take that to 3.2 million. So we just gained a million HP there. That's pretty solid. And I guess the rest will just dump over here. Speed's never a bad thing. We don't really need it that bad. But I'd like to max this one out, get it done. Just because we get the rewards and loot. I haven't maxed out the level yet. One of these days we will. I'm just not too terribly concerned with it. It's something it's back burner. Back burner level energy right there. I feel like we just fought this wave. Like not even, maybe it's because I just looked at it and we didn't fight it. That could be what it was. There's a chance that's exactly what just took place. But it's okay. For right now, I'm feeling pretty confident. Our biggest test, of course, is always the biggest test is in the Tower of Oblivion is going to be Mim. Penny might be something, but if we can kill her in 1 tap, she's not going to be something. I'm getting the feeling we're probably going to be... Oh, there was some damage received there. Not bad. They did hurt us. We took some serious deeps from those guys, but we're still okay. We were still absolutely fine at the end. At the end of the day, we were all right. We were all right and okay in many ways. I wasn't too afraid. So Penny waves... A little sketch, but probably not too bad. That guy got smoked real quick like. Oberon's got a lot of twines. When we kill these guys immediately, though, it's not going to be an issue. Because only 2 Oberons, I really would be shocked if they were able to take us down. And they're not. They didn't even get through Sylvie's shield. And this is crit damage Sylvie. This is not attack Sylvie. So she's not running like biggest shields possible. She's just going for deeps. It works. 5 more Orbages. and Ramen's in the front line could be a little annoying. But since Sylvie is a shield-based hero and not a healing-based hero, it probably actually won't be that bad. We'll see, though. Yeah, we're working through this pretty easily. Ignis is going to kill herself because of the heals. That could have, I guess, been dangerous. I'm surprised it didn't. Did it break her shield when Ignis died? Or did it just heal her health and we didn't have the mark on us? That might also be possible. I don't know. But generally speaking, because Sylvie is a shield-based hero and doesn't have a healing-based attack or anything that like overheals her by a ton, Amin Ramen's not quite as scary of a foe as normal. Also, the fact that Sylvie's active skill hits 5 times is fantastic for countering Amin Ramen's little mark. Not her mark, I guess, whatever, her little shield that she pops up, because it only lasts for 2 layers of damage. Then you get 3 layers of damage behind it, so she can kind of punch through it by herself, which is really, really nice. So far, she's looking like a pretty solid first trans hero, I'm not gonna lie, but we're also not in other areas of the game yet, like the Void campaign, deep into areas like that, so we might change our opinion. Our tune might shift when the difficulty gets a little bit harder, but for right now, like going through the tower and stuff, she's doing a fantastic job. And like I said, this is a free-to-play account, so it's not like we've spent tons of money or anything to get to this point. We haven't. We've spent 0 money. And we've got a trans Sylvie at E5, so a pretty attainable goal, I would say, for most people, especially as the game progresses and more chests get added to the game that will have Sylvie in them. For right now, she's only in a couple chests, but she is the newest hero. As she gets added to more, the difficulty in obtaining her will also go down. But so far, I'm pretty happy. I think she's doing a pretty dang good job. Better than Flora, I will say. I will argue for that 100% of the time. And there she goes. But yeah, Flora, not a terrible hero. She does have some utility. The poisons are nice. The crowd control's not bad. But, I mean, she's not the greatest. I won't lie to you. She ain't the greatest hero in the world. Some King Bartons with their counterattack could be fun to play with. Let's see what they got for us. We got 5 alive enemies right now. This is like the most damage we've ever sustained from a battle. Is it going to matter, though? It's the real question. The answer is no. We didn't get into too hairy of a territory there. Again, like, she doesn't heal a bunch. 36 million health, though. I guess that came from somewhere. Where? Good question. But not bad. Survived that one just fine. Valkyrie's Oberons, as long as the Oberons go down, we're probably okay here. I don't think Valks in the tower have a high enough health stat to be, like, super duper dangerous to us. I could be totally wrong on that. I just feel like it does be the case. They are burning for a little bit of damage for sure, but we survived that pretty fine. I wasn't feeling like the impending doom was upon me. And we still have the option to throw on Unbending Will to immune ourselves from dying. And in a single round of not being dead for Sylvie, it does give her a fair amount of shield she can build back up, so her health does come back pretty nicely there. Dark Arthendals can be a little bit of a problem. If we kill them in the first round, obviously far less of a problem, kind of like that. But their Petrifies can be annoying. They do more damage to petrified enemies. Is it going to be an issue, though? Doesn't really look like it. Looks like we're doing fine. We are down to 2 allies left, though. But those 2 allies had full shield, full health. Not too sketch. A Miminator, I believe, is coming up next. Is it 624 and not 626? Perhaps my brain is fried and wrong. We killed nobody. That's actually kind of shocking. The crit marks from Asmo could be a little bit dangerous here. Yes, very dangerous. So Asmo's a bit of a sketch. Yeah, it is him coming up next. Primarily due to the fact that he has the crit marks, and when he crits, it goes ham. We can obviously counter that pretty easily. We have queens. How high do you need to be, queen? For the active skill, it's got to be all the way, doesn't it? No? It's just the active skill. It's just the active skill. Am I on drugs? I could have swore her crit used to be 15% reduction. Has it always been 17? I don't know. But we can throw a couple of level 1 queens in here. Do we have energy artifacts for both of them? We do. They're unleveled. A little bit annoying. Someone's got an energy artifact. I know 2 people do. Sylvie's got 1, but who's got the other? Is it Tix? No. Why the heck do you have that on? It doesn't matter, because it'd be a formation. We'd have to change our formation up. What are your current stats? Because I don't want to go through all that. Mark removal, probably not the worst thing in the world. Not really probably the most important thing in the world either. I don't really want the holy damage stone. I can't lie, won't lie. Although, what the heck, we'll roll with it. It's probably not bad. It's probably working. Who else has got energy artifact? Not you. It's not you. It's Heart Watcher, which is hilarious. We'll remove that. You don't need that. And is that my only other energy artifact? It might be at the current juncture. That's fine, though. Let's go find ourselves a queen. We'll level it up to level 2 so it pops out of the pack a little bit. We'll throw an energy artifact on it. I guess we could upgrade another energy artifact. I just really don't want to right now. Minus 17% crit might be enough. Probably won't. 2 queens would definitely do it. 1 queen may not do it, but what the heck. We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll be alright. We could also go for an energy artifact on Flora and hope for some crowd control. I ain't that worried about it. We will leave the preset lineups moment here, and we will... Who do we want to pop in here? We're not putting you in the front line. That's for absolute darn tooting. That is not going to take place. We need a queen. Also, Gru. Gru reduces crit. Let's get rid of you. I guess we'll also get rid of Drake here. Probably not super duper important. We will drop a Gru and a queen. Gru will probably die immediately, but that's okay. If he reduces some crit on an Asmo, it's kind of a win. Her active skill reduce some crit. And if that works out, we'll probably be okay. We probably also might not be okay. Only one way to know for sure, and that's to do it. Let's get to it. We didn't kill anyone again. They are a little bit weak. It's mainly going to come down to how much he crits immediately. But we survived to round 2. Asmo's got an active skill. We're surviving the crits. That's fantastic. We're doing good. We're doing great. Doing absolutely fantastic. And there she goes. There she goes. Holy damage did not seem to come through too crazy for us there. Crit just probably feels better. We got a 6 Miminator wave. This is where things are going to get a little interesting. We obviously don't want a bunch of units in here to deal a bunch of damage to us. Ignis may not be the worst possible unit. I think we just drop everybody but Sylvie in this lineup. Sylvie and Ignis. Back-to-back skills are probably okay. I'm just hoping they don't kill her in a single pop. If they do, we're in trouble. We didn't kill them in a single pop, which is not great. They're not even breaking her shield right now, which is interesting. Active skills are going to hurt our damage by quite a bit. I'm really surprised that Ignis is still alive. We've killed 1, and we're still going strong. Phoenix coming in, and we got it. That wasn't too bad. That worked pretty well. I'm surprised how long Ignis survived there. That was crazy. I expect her to fall over almost immediately. But Sylvie walks through that one pretty much unscathed. I know we've got another one coming up relatively soon, but it's not like right away. Valkyrie, Oberon, all that jazz. I think we go straight back to our preset lineup of Bouses. Should be a double crit stone. Should be enough to kind of smoke through these guys relatively fast. At least that's kind of the hope. I think hard bosses has damage reduction artifacts on like everyone just to make sure they don't die. Sylvie's shield got broken there. I wonder why. Who hit you, Sylvie? Who hurt you? Let me know. Oh, Sylvie, take it. Sylvie's dead. Oh, was that an Asmo? It was an Asmo crit. I forgot he was in there. I still think we got this one. I think it's just an unlucky run. I'll be straight with you. I feel like that's what took place. Let's hit it again. Let's hit it. Uno mas timos. We could also energy artifact Flora to try to get some crowd control in on round 1. How big of an issue is that going to really be? I don't know. We did kill the Ormus in round 1 this time, which is kind of nice. We are taunting. That also is probably part of the reason that we are getting hit a fair amount. Asmo didn't crit. He didn't crit twice. That's actually enormous for us. He crit that time, but we still managed to make it with literally 1 HP. Easy dub. Could never has been easier to survive. That was pretty close. I won't lie to you guys. That one was pretty close. We got him, though. This one looks pretty safe. Pretty tame. I don't think Faithblade's that dangerous of a hero. I might say that and regret it immediately. Only one way to know for sure, and that's to fight him. He just hit my Sylvie pretty mother-loving hard. Cannot lie, will not lie. He might kill her. Just kidding, he sucks, and we are simply the better hero. I love that my monster dropped on nobody. That's pretty cool. You couldn't just wait till she popped back up. That probably would have been a better choice. It is what it is. Bam. Easy does it. Not a problem. Little bit of stun coming in. 4 annoying heroes. Let's see what happens. I think we have crowd control cleansing on the boss lineup. I'm like 82% sure that is the case. We have killed nobody, which is a little bit sketch. But it may not be that bad. It's looking a little bad. I won't lie. The fact that Ignis is still alive is, I won't lie to you, kind of problematic for us. But it's alright. We're still doing okay. Bonk. Easy does it. Easy does it. She's kind of sticking around a little longer than I'd like. Ignis, could you die a little easier? Might not be a bad idea. Of course, we could change the order of our team up and have Ignis as the first enemy to die a little easier. 6 Horuses. We fought this before. A lot of block here. We could swap Precision in if we have to. We will. We are taking a fair amount of damage every time they get attacked, which is interesting. The taunt might be coming back to bite me a little bit, but it's okay. We still got them all. Little sketchy. Can't lie. Won't lie. We took some damage there, but we survived. We survived and we're doing great. Cruz. This is pretty much the same wave as earlier, except for it's not Penny. And Oberon. It's Valk and Valentinian. It's Valentino, I know, but it's Valentinian to me. So get over it. Let's kill these guys. Hopefully it goes relatively easy. We did not kill the Amun Ramen, which is a little bit annoying, but I don't think it'll be like a deal breaker. I think it'll probably be okay here. We actually twined the Ada, which is kind of nice. She has crowd control muted, I think, built into her, so don't always get that lucky. Just the Horus left. I don't see a world in which he pulls this off. I don't think we get soloed by Horus. We don't. 636? No, 630. Am I on drugs? I could have swore it was 636. Do they randomize these floors? Do they just change them? I'm like 99.9998% sure that 636 was a Mim. Obviously, I'm wrong, because it's not. Pennynator. Penny does some serious work, but I don't believe it's marked-based work. Her reflective armor, it's not mark-based. We might have to swap it up to like an Unbending Will level build, just to make sure we don't, like, you know. We can also break their crit a little bit. We might have to break their crit a little bit. I guess we'll do that. We'll just leave the preset lineup. We've done this before. Where's our Grooves? We could double Groo the front line to break crit. She's got an energy artifact. Throw it on her. Obviously, Flora's going back in. The rest of these guys probably aren't all that big of a difference maker. Can't lie, won't lie. Tix might do something. We'll see if we can just do it this way. Do we have Unbending Will on this one? I'm not sure. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. We did kill a Penny this time, which is never a bad deal. I forgot about the taunt where they attack Sylvie straight away. A little bit annoying. We're probably going to die here. We did. Or did we? Or did we? We definitely did. That's a big old crit burst for us. That's good stuff. I still feel like we got this. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. Am I crazy to say that? Maybe. What are you gotten on your thingy-majig-bob deals? Listen. I don't think the mark removal here is that big of a deal. I don't think this is going to matter too much for us. I'll be straight with you. I think it's not going to be a big difference maker. Crowd control, obviously. Resilience is a heal. Can't lie, won't lie. Reducing crit damage probably isn't a terrible choice here either. We could do that. The mark removal obviously is doing literally nothing for us. We'll go with an Unbending Will. It's going to reduce our damage by a little bit, but I think it'll probably be okay. We'll see. Give her some resilience, a little extra health heal, never a bad thing. And I'm kind of debating. We get rid of this on you. I know it sounds insane. Perhaps, I think, do we have 2 Groos in here? We may or may not. I can't be certain. I need another energy artifact. Is our only other energy artifact on Queen right now? I think it is. I don't want to upgrade another energy artifact. I just really don't. Call me lazy, call me crazy. I simply don't want to do it. I simply don't. Does that mean I'm not going to do it? Probably not. Let's do it. I don't need this. I'll be really honest with you. We'll just turn that sucker into dust and upgrade it a little bit. That's fine. We got plenty of dust here to get this sucker where it needs to be. And we can always feed this thing out later for artifact materials to upgrade artifacts. Not a big thing. Not a big thing to go ahead and make this what it is. It's just slightly annoying. What are you? We're not going to worry about using you. We'll just use dust. We've got the dust. Use the dust. There we go. Active skill has been activated on round 1. Let's see if we can snag some hot twine action. Your stone right now is holy damage. That could be part of the issue as well. Get that back to being crit. You freaking boob. Okay. Take 2. See what happens. Didn't kill a single penny. Perhaps holy damage is better than I anticipated, and I have lied to you. That damage hurt a lot. We just killed 4 pennies, though. 3 pennies, I guess. I did lie to you a little bit there. Unbending Will coming in absolutely clutch. Sylvie did maybe take herself out there at the end. Flora looking absolutely fine. Easy dub. Easy dub. Reduce their crit, kill them dead. It's a very simple strategy. I think we leave the same team in because we got double Asmo in the back here. Let's get his crit reduced as much as possible. I mean, part of me wants to, like, move Ignis up front to die, because I think, do I have a damage reduction artifact or something on Ignis? I keep not looking when I go and look at her, like, what Ignis actually has. It does matter what Ignis has. The faster she dies, the better we are. All Obies, oops, all Oberons. This one could be a bit annoying as well. But let's just hit it hard. We don't need the crit reduction. What are we doing? What are we doing here? I don't know. You don't know. I mean, I guess the attack reduction is not the worst. Good mother-loving Lord. That was a problem. Everybody died. That's not what you want to see. That is the opposite of what you want to see. To be fair, we probably don't want a bunch of Grus in here. I don't really need crit damage reduction right now. I think we punch these people as hard as possible. Call me crazy. I think we punch these people as hard as we possibly can. We could remove a dot. I don't think it's going to really matter here. Removing crowd control also is kind of annoying with how Oberon twines. I don't know that it's super duper powerful. We could also throw the shared fate on just to boost our attack by a little teensy bit. But is it really going to make a difference? I don't know. Resilience is probably just not the play. There's probably a bunch of other plays. We'll just go with this. See what happens. Flora. You don't really need crit damage reduction. We can boost your healing received. We can also boost your lethal fight back, but let's just do it this way. You don't really need to reduce attribute reductions. That seems a little bit wasted. We'll throw that on because why not? Take a quick peek over here at you. Yeah, she's got 20% damage reduction. Let's not have that. Let's have you die as fast as we possibly can. In facto, perhaps what we should do is just run Ignis here, run you here. So when you die, you're fully healed. Get rid of all these nerds who are doing essentially nothing. That seems okay. We could go with a Barton for maybe a chance at stuns. I think we're okay here. Chance at twine. Oh, wait. Is Oberon immune to twine? Part of me says he is. We've killed 2 of the Oberons this time, round 1. That's a substantial improvement. Yeah, that was much better. That went far, far better. We decimated right through that. Tix did kind of okay there. Not bad, bro. Not bad, little man. Okay, Amin Ramen's, Dark Arthendal's, Aspens. Like I said, Amin Ramen's not too terribly terrifying. That was 3 T's in a row. The alliteration there is nice. But yeah, she's not too terrifying to Sylvie. I feel like the Aspens and Amin Ramens are a little scarier. Or not Amin Ramens, the Aspens. Like I just said, of course, they just decimated my soul. And nobody decided to kill the Ignis first, which is kind of funny. They went straight for Sylvie. Now, she does taunt, which is a thing. We're getting nothing out of this twine on these dark waves. This is better, though. This is much better. Yeah, we're doing great. We're doing fantastic. We win. We simply win these every single time, except for that one time we didn't, but that was unlucky. 639 is a Miminator. Okay, I believe that's the last Miminator. I thought that he would be the hardest problem. It turns out there are a lot of problems in the tower. But we're doing fine. We're doing fine. We actually twined an Aspen. Unfortunately, it's the Aspen we immediately thereafter had to kill. I don't think we have crowd control removal on right now, which is really bad for us because we're getting horrified like crazy. Listen, it's not that bad for us because we won. So far, so good. 3 Adas, 3 Amin Ramens. Will this prove me wrong and Amin Ramen is a problem? Only one way to know for sure. We're petrified. That's, well, Tick's actually kind of coming in there clutch, smoking on some nerds, and then Sylvie smoking on even more nerds right thereafter. Well done, Sylvie. I don't know if you can hear my cat. She keeps coming back to the door and meowing. Like, listen, I know you're there. I'm not opening the door. Okay, you're going to be fine. It's like another 20 minutes. Maybe. You'll be all right. 4 Valkyries, 2 Oberons. Valkyrie has done some nasty things to us. I'm a little bit afraid of her. Oberons have me a little bit more scared. I think we're going to be okay here. Famous last words is always what you say, but I mean, that actually turned out to be okay. We did just fine. That's beautiful. Things you love to see. Sleepless Arthendals, probably not too bad. A lot of petrification here. We still don't have crowd control purification on because I'll be honest with you, I'm simply lazy. I am simply lazy and cannot be bothered to go and change the enables to make sure that is the case. Although I would be pretty shocked if we managed to die. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I think we're going to be just fine here. Ignis somehow still managing to be like the last lady alive in all situations. It's pretty crazy because she's not. She shouldn't be. She simply shouldn't be. Lots of crit coming in again. So we know what we're doing here. We're absolutely scooting you backwards. We're scooting you backwards as well. You're leaving. You're leaving. We're going to throw a Gruinator up front. We're going to throw a Queeninator in back here. It's probably enough. If Tix dies to an Asmo, maybe he's enough to explode them later on. We'll see. Perhaps, obviously, as well, I know I'm saying this kind of backwards, but having Tix with an energy artifact might also not be the worst thing we've ever seen. The fact that we just dodged all of those crits is pretty insane, but this is the power of Gru plus Queen. I know people talk a lot of crap on the old Gruinator, but he's got utility. Listen, he's not a bad dude. He comes in clutch in certain areas. Never a bad thing to have a Gru around. I think we're proving that quite well right now. 1.2 billion damage. Tix doing some stuff as well. Well done, Tix. You did great. The Miminator wave. This one's going to be fun again. We can drop everybody. We could be crazy and throw a Tix in here. Let's try it with a Tix in there. I know it's an extra person to die, which is not ideal, but it might work. We've killed no one. That's okay. They're going to pick on Ignis first. Okay, listen. We found the problem. The problem is we died immediately. New plan. New plan. Where is my Crown de la Gold? I believe it is on you. It is. We're going to take that off of you, buddy. We're going to put it right here on you. You're going to love it. It's a great thing. It keeps you alive. Damage reduction, never a bad thing. 42 million HP, also much better than before. And I think we're going to just... We might just... I don't really up better shields. We'll go straight up all shields. Not quite as much attack as when we have the melodic strings on, but I think this will be okay. Hopefully we're right. Tix, sorry brother. I think that you guys both caused us to die in a grievous manner. I need attribute purification to run her back line. Hold up, we're not done with this yet. We've got to make more changes. Attribute purification is definitely more important than anything else we're dealing with. I don't remember if they crit much or not. They may. We might need Unbending Will. Call me crazy, I'm leaving Balanced Strike on for now. I may live to regret that. I also may not. There's only one way for us to know, and that is to try it. So let's see what happens with a damage reduction artifact. They're hitting pretty mother-loving hard, I can't lie. We're dead as balls, so that isn't good. That is bad news, bears. Let's throw in potentially, possibly, an Ignis. I know this is crazy, we just tried this. But if they punch Ignis first, it might be alright. Plus, they won't drain her energy. Nah, we're dead. We're super dead. Oh, no. We have a problem. We have a problem, and that problem is we are dying. Someone is sending me messages of the text to nature. Who is it? Do I want a fountain? I do not want a fountain. Not right now, at least. Let's think. I mean, Unbending Will seems important, but we are dying before we get a chance to really do much here, which is obviously not ideal. So listen, I know before we said, like, listen, we don't need damage reduction on an Ignis. Hear me out here. We might. We might actually need damage reduction on an Ignis. Now, just for refresher course, because I need to do this every time I play this game and fight Mim, I need to look at what Mim does. Frontline reduces your armor, you're instantly dead. Petrifies for 2 rounds, that's not terrible. Reduces 30% attack, speed, and backline. Okay, we got to worry about that. That's what we need to cleanse off, is the attack reduction, for sure. He has damage reduction, a little bit annoying, control immunity, speed, HP, nothing too crazy there. Wait, how is he critting on me then? They must be given a basic level of crit, just for being in the tower, because he has no native crit. Reducing the energy, that's fine. I think we'll be okay here. He said very optimistically and probably incorrectly. Double attack melodic strings, big shields off rip should be enough to stay alive. Hopefully, we probably are to also swap this over. Just let's be honest. This is going to be more important for sure. We could do Tix. I don't think Tix is going to be the nuke that we need him to be at 9-star. But this is really the last big hurdle, I believe, that we have to deal with. So, let's give it a run. Let's give it the old run and see what happens. Shields are up. Energy drained. Ignis still alive. This is nice. Active skills hurting a lot. Ignis somehow manages to stay alive for a second round. I might be on drugs, but I'm pretty sure that she had an active skill and she didn't use it. Her bar was full. I don't know if it just bugged out and didn't read that she had lost energy somewhere. But she just punched the guy in the front. We're close, though. I think we're very close on that one. I need a magical droplet. I will. Can I just buy those from here? Why do I have to do it this way? Tell me. Tell me why I must. And then I will do it. But tell me why I must, and I won't do it either. I don't know what that is. Alrighty. We can also change some void imprints here. We don't necessarily have to run things the way we currently are. They really they picked on Sylvie pretty hard there. I can't lie about things. Man, they're all just dropping dead. What are they dropping dead from, by the way? Her shield breaking. Duh. Listen, so, Sylvie, I love you to death. We've got to change a couple of things. Crit and crit damage is nice. We can get rid of crit for more damage reduction, I believe. Control immunity, not important. Block could also be something here. Simply put, block does reduce the damage you receive from a lot of stuff. Damage reduction seems to be a little bit more potent. Armor could also be nice. I think we do it this way. I know that sounds weird. You just put a lot less crit on yourself. That could be bad. I do like skill damage. We can roll with it right now and see what happens. As of right now, our damage hasn't technically dropped. It's just more random. Whether or not we crit is going to be a little more up for grabs right now. But actually, it's going to be very up for grabs because we've dropped our crit stone for a double attack stone. Maybe a little more RNG heavy, but the damage reduction hopefully will be powerful enough to overcome. Only one way to know for sure. She is now dead. We cleansed off the speed debuff, which is exactly what you do not want to do. That's fantastic. Oh, we're so close. We are so mother-loving close. I think we're just a couple of crits that actually happen away from being in a good spot. I'm feeling okay. We blocked. Somehow we blocked. I don't think I actually have any native block chance. We did it twice. We have 12% block chance from the Awaken. Son of a mother's lover. They broke through that and punched me right in the noggin and we died. We are so close. Listen, our closeness could not be overstated from where it currently sits. What if? What if? Hear me out. I know you're talking crazy talk me. What if? What if? If what? What if we used a Tix instead of an Ignis? I know you're like, whoa, you're losing your heals, bro. This is stupidity at another level. Sure. Doesn't matter where Tix is. I won't lie to you. It doesn't really matter. No, it does matter. It does matter where he is. It matters. He didn't get a chance to do his attack, and that has really boned us in a very heavy way. I forgot we also lose the benefit of Ignis's heals. Oh, we're so mother-loving close. We're so close. The closeness can't be overstated. We're literally kissing victory in the face, right in the mouth. We're kissing it. Okay, we're not kissing it this time because we're like super duper dead. But we kissed it a little bit last time. Hear me out. He's dying round 1. You don't need a golden crown. You're going to die immediately. What you need is an energy artifact. You are not Tix. You are Tix. What does energy artifact do? Well, let me tell you what it does. A little bit of damage. The chance to silence and horrify means nothing. Does steal some attack from the targets. Does that really matter? I don't know. Are we going to find out? You bet your sweet tookus we are going to try it out. That's just how we do things around here. Okay, active skill. He still died round 1. We took... Oh, yeah, we gave him a lot of active skills there, didn't we? I'm going to need more of you. We're going to get past this. We're too close not to beat it. I think we've got it. I just need to change some things. I love Unbending Will. I believe it is a necessity in this. Attribute reduction, I believe, is also quite important. We could throw a resilience enable on. It's probably not the worst idea in the world. I don't think this is a great choice. I think it is a choice. We're going to try it this way. I believe giving everyone active skills on round 1 has worked against us in a big way. I don't think it was a fantastic choice. I will level with you. We've been close with Tix. We've been close with Ignis. I feel like Ignis just... you still need this. We'll give you some actual gear as well. How about that? Maybe this helps. Maybe it doesn't. Tix, you've done a great job. You've done us a great service. I need the big shields round 1. It's got to happen. I think if I go crit, we die. We need the big shields. We gotta have the big shields. Holy damage is a secondary option. We could try that for a hybrid between attack and getting some better shields and also dealing a little bit more damage. Especially with our enables currently sitting. What is our crit chance? It can't be high. It is 20%. It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest, which means we could probably honestly, listen, I know this might be insane to you. It might be a crazy idea. I think we get rid of crit damage. Is that an insane take? Potentially. Block is an idea. Armor break is also not a terrible idea. I don't think armor reduces the amount of damage their skill does to us. I'm like pretty sure. I don't think you can block it either, but we could block the rest of the damage. Skill damage plus 100%. That doesn't seem like a terrible choice. I kind of like that. But maybe our goal here is just pure survivability. Let them break my shields until they die. We could even go armor. Let's try a super tanky Sylvie and see if it makes a noticeable difference. It may be a stupid idea, but listen, here's the thing. I understand a lot of people be like, that's a dumb idea, don't do that. I don't really know these things until I test them. Maybe you've tested them and that's why you know they're stupid. But for me personally, I haven't. I have not tested them. And because I haven't tested them, I like to try them. That's how I do. That's how I live my life. So far, I'm liking our survivability a lot. We're not cleansing off the attack. I probably should leave the attack reduction off because we're losing a ton of attack this way. These guys are going to fall over dead. I think we just cracked the code. It's called Tankify Yourself Like a Mother Lover, and that worked out beautifully. Okay, so listen. We tried some things. We tried the nuking strat. We tried some ticks. We got pretty close in a lot of ways, but this is by far and away that was the easiest way to do it. Now, of course, we probably could have even gotten rid of the resilience passive that we ran and been okay. I'm pretty sure we could have. Is that what we were running, resilience? Yeah, resilience and this. I don't think we needed either of these. I'll be straight with you. It was mainly those enables over here, the void imprints, that really changed the game for us. Let's go back to a more damage-oriented idea. I would say we could mark Purify for Adas and stuff, and maybe even for Asmos. Not the worst idea. But let's go back to trying to nuke guys down pretty much as fast as possible. I like that strat. Crit's pretty good. I do like the crit. The more we crit, the happier we are. And now I've got to make sure everybody else is kind of set back up like normal. I don't want you to survive too long, so no artifact is great. You have an energy artifact that's actually a pretty solid one. I'm okay with that. Who needs damage reduction? I guess we'll give it back to you and let you kind of stay alive and do some stuff with us. Be part of the team. Your void imprints, we don't really need to be as tanky as we currently are. Although probably, to be fair, running like crit and crit damage and maybe leaving damage reduction on isn't the worst idea. Damage reduction's good, keeps you alive a little longer, helps us utilize her shields a little bit stronger. 659,000 attack, that do be correct. Let's jump back in. Jump back in, 640. Let's make things happen. Obviously, we're not going to be using this. I could do a preset lineup. We're also not going to do that. I forgot if Asmodel was in this wave. Let me just back out and look. There is one Asmo and a Penny. Reducing crit doesn't sound like a terrible idea. Let's get you in there. Crap, I think I removed the energy artifact off of you. I might not have. We'll see if I did. If I did, oops. If I didn't, whatever. That's just the way it's going to be. Let's see what happens. We got Twined. Not exactly ideal. The Mark Purify, not as important as Crowd Control Purify. Good lord, that Valk just nuked. Ignis. Ignis, with naked Ignis. Nude Ignis instantly dies. I mean, not instantly. Lives the whole time. The last one to die. Ignis. Cat, go away. She's not going away. She's meowing at me incessantly. Listen, I'm going to ignore her. It's called tough love. Sometimes it's the world we live in. I also didn't remember to check if Queen had an energy artifact on. She indeed does. That is good news. Keep the crits low. We got twined again. Okay, listen, you think we would learn from our mistakes? You would be absolutely wrong. We do not learn from mistakes. We need to purify ourselves of crowd control. We simply don't need to be sitting around twined for extensive periods of time. It's not good for us. It is bad. It is bad for the health to be twined for long periods of time. We now know that yet again. Our damage is looking like it's dropping off a pretty substantial amount. We're going to get twined at the start of the round. Valk's burn just decimated through my entire soul. That is crazy. That is crazy in many ways. Maybe, hear me out here, maybe tankification's not a bad play. Maybe it just kind of works. You can't block the dots. When that's our main issue right now, I think, is that Valk is kind of smoking on our dude. I think we're getting a little unlucky as well. I can't lie to you. I think there is an element of unluckers that is taking place. Could also be that we're giving active skills to a lot of dudes that we don't want to have them. Also, taunting Oberon has really been a poor choice, because he keeps abusing that and twining us every single time. And you can't purify that off. You just can't. Which is annoying. Holy damage isn't bad. It does work. Shields are good. I like shields. War of Attrition's generally not a good idea against Valkyrie or Oberon. You don't want them to live for a long time. Skill damage also makes a difference here. Be curious to see if skill damage adds up to more than armor break in this situation. We're going to try skill damage. Let's just go all out deeps and not worry about survival. If we can kill the Oberon on round 1, I think that solves a tremendous amount of our problems. If not, I mean, that's obviously going to be bad. We did not kill the Oberon on round 1. He is taunted. Of course, of all the people to get taunted, it do be him like every time. We're also not running Unbending Will. I just love how Ignis keeps staying alive for like ever. I love that about you, Ignis. I don't love that about you, Ignis. That was a lie. I lied to you right then. Did you hear it? Were you aware? I'm thinking. Oberon's immune to twine. I do like the idea of getting some crowd control under our belt, though. So I think we go with Tix. We're going to leave you in. Queen, come here. We're going to drop the Queen out of the team. I know you're like, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you need that crit damage or the crit reduction? We do. We do. But we doesn't have to be a Queen. We can just double up on Grooves here and probably be okay. Most likely. Getting some twines off rip would be big news. We did twine 3 of them. One of them was not Oberon. Ignis is somehow still like full HP. We're surviving. We're dead as balls. We're super dead. Oh my gosh, we were actually pretty close there. I believe in my heart of hearts. In my heart of hearts, I believe if we had had the Unbending Will on there, we probably just survive that and win. And that's going to haunt my nightmares. It's not. We're going to be fine. We got plenty of gems to get through this. I expected to kind of go through the campaign a little faster. I can't lie to you guys. I didn't expect it to be as bad as it was. Oberon not taunted. Big news. He won't attack, of course. He has an active skill, though, and twines Sylvie right away. We actually lived a little bit. We died. How did we die? Marks. Son of a mother lover. It's the Ada mark, I think. Because we didn't pop our Unbending Will there, and we should have. Let's try it this way. She killed herself with her own active skill, which is how I know it. That's what went down. I know. Why is there not an option when it runs out of droplets to just purchase droplets right there? We're close. We're only 10 stages away. I'm feeling like we got it. That's why I'm not giving up here. We haven't been so hopelessly like outclassed that I've been like, oh, we're totally boned and there is no hope. The taunt on Sylvie there, quite unfortunate. We might still be okay here. We're not. How are we not? Who is killing us? It can't be the crit mark because Asmo didn't attack. We killed ourselves. No, I don't think we taunted the Valkyrie. Maybe we did. Did we taunt the Valkyrie or something? And then no, if it was a taunt on Valkyrie, it would just be burn damage. My confusion levels are up there. Unless it's Penny's reflective armor. That's not a mark though, is it? I don't think it is. Let's take a peek. Take a quick peek here at the old... That ain't you. This is you. Right? It's Penny. Penny's mark is reflecting on us, and that could be killing us. So perhaps mark purification isn't really gonna matter. Because that happens when she dies, essentially. So when you hit her, there's no way for it to purify it off. I'm thinking in my brain. Try some heals. I know it's not crazy. Crowd control is probably a safer bet here just to dodge Oberon if he twines us with an active skill or something. I don't think crit damage is our issue here. I think it's just the dots and the marks. We could try a super tanky build again. It did get us through the Mim wave. I just feel like this is doable with what we have. I don't think we necessarily need to change. I think we just need to get a little lucky. We've twined Oberon. Everyone now knows. There was questions to it before. Oberon can indeed be twined. Wow, that didn't go well. We twined a lot of dudes, but we still ended up dying, which isn't great, which is not great. I think we got it. I know it sounds crazy to keep saying it out loud like that, but I think we do have it. I think there is a world in which this works. The fact that she is not twining people with any regularity at all, even though it's like a 40+% chance to twine, do be absolutely crazy to me. I guess that was the Valk's burn coming through clutch there, 104 million damage. It's doable. This is doable. I know I sound like a broken record here, but the fact that we're just not getting that many twines is kind of crazy to me. It's insane. I mean, the amount of crowd control immunity in this team is ridiculous that they have given that much to them. It's what, a 45% chance? Where is it? 30% chance that comes up by 5% every time it bounces. That's not bad. That's a pretty good amount of twine chance. The fact that we are not twining at all is kind of blowing my mind. Like, we're getting like maybe one twine a go. We should be getting more than one twine per go. And there's really no way around it. That's just how it should be. And we're not. Our twine chance is not happening. We're taunting the balls out of people. That's happening. That is absolutely happening. We're getting lots of taunts. Listen. All or nothing. If we're not nuking them, we're dying. Okay? And that's not good. Mark purification is only going to work for Asmo's marks, which isn't super duper important. It will also work for Ada's marks, which might add up to something. We need to twine the Valkyrie. If we can twine the Valkyrie, I think we have her whipped. We just got to twine the Valkyrie. I know it's crazy. No, I'm not. We're going to purify the dang Ada mark. We're going to purify the Ada mark. We're going to beat this. We got 4 battles. I trust it. I trust the victory was within our grasps. I believe it in my heart. We could also throw a potential Drake in there to see who he targets. If it's a backline person, that extra armor being reduced might be a big deal. That burn is just a little bit juicy, you know? It feels a little juicy to me. Let's get some twines. Let's start it out with some twines, my friend. We've twined nobody. I just don't understand how our luck could be that abysmal. I mean, attack after attack after attack. We're gonna have to do more than this. Simply because of the fact that they have an insane amount of crowd control reduction right now that they should not have. We managed to taunt the Oberon, which is not what we wanted. But listen, we're getting taunts. We are just not twining anybody. Nobody is getting twined. Which is crazy. Right? It's nuts. Where are we taking that damage from? Is it just the Valk's burns ticking us every time? Asmo obviously nuking. I don't understand how we're not getting like any twines at all every time. It only takes a couple of twines here, I think, and we're good to go. I'll be straight with you. I don't think it takes a whole lot of twineage. We got one twine. We got two. Of course, it's Ormus. It's, of course, Ormus that we twine. The least important person to twine is Ormus. The one guy we do not care if we twine or if we do not twine. I still think we got it. I still think we got it. I know it's crazy to keep saying that. I think we do, though. I really think we do. Obviously, we're not nuking anyone round one. We're not able to kill them in a single shot, which is bad. What do we got going on here? I believe we had skill damage on. We could drop this over to armor break. Just to see. If a little bit of extra, you know what? If we're going armor break, full send it. You know what I'm saying? Full send it all the way down Main Street. We're going to try it. I can try to remove dots. Listen, we can try it. I don't think it's going to be that effective. It may be. It might be just what we're missing is just cleansing dots off. Possibility. I really wish that I had an ability to have extra control precision on this chick, because it's blowing my mind that she's not getting anyone. It's like literally shocking me that she is incapable of twining. Like, I mean, she got 2 last time. I can't be too salty about it. But of course it's Ormus. Like, twine the Penny, twine the Oberon, twine the Valkyrie. You have 3 options, all of which are better. We've twined the Penny and of course the Ormus. The least important of the 3. We've killed a couple of enemies. We're dead. We're mother-loving dead. We're dead as balls because the Valkyrie got us. That was pretty close, though. That was a pretty close one. I'm pretty happy with that one. I think that's not too bad. I think we can make that work. We twined the Valkyrie at least this time, which is something. I need Ignis to die faster. I don't know how she keeps living so dang long. Just die. Just die. It's all you gotta do. You got armor on or something? Is there... get naked. Get naked. Fall over dead. It's like your only utility. That's what I need you to do. I simply need you to... Wait, hold up. I know she's not a 10-star, so that's not going to guarantee that we get a skill cast 2 rounds in a row, but it's possible. Also, her being naked could also help us. We didn't twine anyone. This is probably going to be a wash, simply because there is none twines. Yeah. We got to twine somebody. Somebody's got to get twined for absolutely sure. Ideally, it's the Valkyrie. If the Valkyrie gets twined, I think we're okay. Also, Dot Purify is such a horrible, terribly bad enable. I don't know why it exists. It doesn't really work. Because of how dots function in the game, it just doesn't really do much. And we're dead. It just simply doesn't do anything. That's the problem with it. It procs at the wrong time. Like, it procs after the dots have already hit you, which makes it utterly useless, right? Let's go with some lethal shared fate of doom. Hit them hard, hit them fast, as they say in the business. We've twined Penny. This could be big. We're dead probably anyway. Oh, we're not instantly dead. Ignis died at the right time for the first time. Oh my god, it's crazy when she dies. It works. Most frustrating hero to get to work properly? Ignis. Ignis most frustrating. But we got it. We've gotten it. Oh my gosh, we're only 9 stages away from the greatest happiness I've ever experienced. Probably not true. Definitely not true. I mean, I could change my team up right now, but I think we're just going to rock with what we got and hope it works. My brain has been fried from all of what we just experienced. We got stunned, a little bit annoying, but not a big deal. We're gonna be okay here. Come back to life and get punched out again. You're not sticking around for this one. Much easier. Similar wave, not really at all. There's no Valkyrie here. There's some stun chance, some Amen Ramen chance. Should be all right. Shouldn't be as bad. We twined a Penny. That's humongous news. The amount of that news that is humongous is all of it. Oh, the healing mark. I was like, wow, she didn't take much damage at all. I still think we're going to be okay here. We're okay. They all just happened to just die. I think it was, I don't know what it was, but it worked. It worked, and I'm okay with it. All Horuses. We fought a lot of Horuses before. I guess removing their attack isn't a bad deal. I mean, I'm just going to leave Gru in the front. It's working. If it works, don't worry about it. We just took a lot of damage. A lot of damage. One Horus left. Got it. Not a bad wave. Not a bad wave. We can handle those. Those are easy dubs. More Valkyrie. Remember that time I was saying, like, her HP probably not high enough to give us any real problems? Clearly I have lied to you and led you astray, and that's just my bad. We've been stunned by the Cruise. The Valkyrie died, though, which is nice. Could you come back to us there, Sylvie? You did? You can't... Gru! Listen, talk all the crap you want on Gru. Just dubbed it out for us. What an absolute champion. What a hero among the people. Penny, we already know Penny is going to be super annoying. Lots of crit. Hopefully the Grus are enough here to make that a thing. The reflective armor, obviously a big problem for us. We've twined 3 of them, which is kind of big news. That hurt a mother-loving lot. Hold up. Hold up. Hold the phone. Let's read about Penny one more time. Am I stupid? Yeah. She doesn't have to crit to get that, which is a little bit annoying. Yep. Yepper doodle doo. I don't know that you can reduce that damage. I'm going to level with you. I don't know if you can. It's a mark, so going Unbending Will won't matter. It'll kill you anyway. crit, armor break, crit damage. I don't know if armor break is necessarily that important here. I'm pretty sure armor's not going to reduce that damage you receive either. Damage reduction might. I don't know. I just feel like if we can kill them fast enough and crowd control enough of them, we'll be okay. Let's buy some more of these. We're just so close. I know this is going to be a long one. I honestly, I apologize. I didn't expect it to take over an hour to beat the tower. That rhymed, but it did. It has. It is doing it currently. But let's see what happens. We twined not a singular person. This is going to be absolutely a wipe-a-doodle-doo. There's just no way around that. I'm going to really need the Twine Lord to step up and actually do some twining. 3 twines, that's pretty big. We're close, but we're not there. We're close. We just aren't quite there. This is the downside to Gru. He has to be attacked to reduce the crit. Whereas Queen can reduce crit right away. Oops. Nice try. You are indeed going back in there. Let me use my noggin. Let me noggin it up a little bit. I'm thinking. I'm cooking in my brain with some things that we be cooking. Okay, so you don't need an energy artifact. Doesn't matter on you. Queen, we're gonna throw you in. Welcome to the bullpen. You're in. I'm gonna leave melodic strings. I like it. I like the idea of it. It feels like a strong artifact. It feels great. Flora, you're gonna stay with an energy artifact. I'd like you to twine some people. You're gonna die round 1 because you're getting attacked by the pennies. When you die, you're gonna full heal her, which is good for round 2. The mark is gonna offset, I believe, your ability to stay alive anyhow, so that's not important. Who else is going in? Drake? I don't think it's going to necessarily matter if Drake's there. He's not going to really do much. Boop you guys out. Let's boop you there. Let's boop you here. Let's boop in a Queen. Queen is booped. I guess we throw in a King Barton and hope for some stuns, although he has like a 12% chance to stun, so the odds are not in our favor. A Cruce would be great here. We do not have a Cruce. That is also problematic for us. This is going to reduce the crit for sure round 1. Hopefully it's enough. Only one way to know. We've twined 1 of the pennies. That's not enough pennies. Absolutely not enough pennies. We got to twine more than 1 pennies. That's for sure. I don't think we're going to be able to rely on Barton actually stunning anybody. We've only twined 1 pennies. This is, again, not going to be enough to save us. We're going to need to twine at least 3 pennies. We've twined 2 pennies. That is not 3 pennies. Good God, that just 1 tapped me. New plan. We're out of things. We're gonna need. Listen, we're gonna need more than that. Let's not be stupid. New plan, Barton. I love you to death, bro. I don't actually. I kind of hate you a little bit. No way that she dies before Gru. If she dies, it should heal Sylvie. That's the plan. That is the goal. That is the dream. We twined 1. Absolutely horrible news. I think she might have actually healed. She might have healed the Gru. I don't know. We exploded so quickly, I couldn't tell. I really need the crit reduction to... I mean, I can just do another Queen. What am I doing? I've got the energy artifacts for another Queen. Double twine. She dies and heals Gru. I just need you. You didn't even kill the Gru. Now I don't want Ignis to die immediately. It's the first thing she does. I think she's working against me. I think she is part of the enemy team. Okay. New plan. We go back to Unbending Will here. Just to stop the crowd controls from murdering me. We only need one person to survive this wave. Gru, I know I've talked you up a bunch, and I've been like, Gru is so cool. Gru is the greatest. Gru has a big wiener. It doesn't matter how big your wiener is, Gru. We keep dying. I don't have enough energy artifacts. Do you have an energy artifact? You have nothing. Are you even in the team right now? I believe he is. What is your active skills chance to inflict? It's 30% on both. On 4 people, though. There's no way a queen makes it to round 2. I'm just debating where my energy artifacts go. That's really what I'm thinking about right now. Listen, we go back in. We've changed very little, if anything. I don't remember what we changed. I'll be straight with you. I've forgotten. What did we change? Did we change anything? We didn't. We did not. Nothing has changed. Energy artifact, energy artifact, energy artifact. I need so many energy artifacts, it's ridiculous. I need active skills on round 1. I just don't have them. I mean, you're kind of letting me down in a big way. I can't lie. Is it crazy that I should rely on ticks? Ticks? Is that what you're making me do, Flora? Ticks? I think so. I think that's what's happening here. If we can silence/horrify them, they will not attack us. We also drained some. We got double horrifications, although that's unfortunate for this one here. So close. That's all it took. That's all it took right there. Little bro over here dropping 400 million damage. What a king. What an absolute king. Easy does it. Easy does it. We got the Asmodeluses back. We got some of these dudes. I even have you in the wrong spot. It worked. It worked. I won't complain about it. We got stunned. We got critted to death. I was really hoping to dodge the crit to death part of that. It didn't work. That's just unluckers. That's just unlucky that we got crit anyway. I think that we can dodge these crits. We only got to dodge, what, 2 Asmos? Well, that's not great. Actually, it's going really well. When I said it was not great, what I meant to say was, it's going fantastic. It's going beautifully and swimmingly. And we won. Oh, God, the Oberons. I already forgot how we fought this wave before. I'm going to guarantee you it wasn't by reducing their criticals, because that is not important. Reducing their attack might help. Maybe it's just crowd control that we relied on here. I don't necessarily remember. Very, very close. That was freakishly close. The closeness of that, how many drops do we have? Let's just check our drop situation too. Drop me. It's not that many gems. Let's make sure we got them so we can keep on rolling here. I think we can make it work. Stealing the attack is good. Stealing attack is a win. We got twined like a mother lover, and that took us down hardcore. I need your damage. I need your damage a lot. Different order of operations. I don't think Gru's going to matter too much here. I can't lie to you. We could change things up. Since he's not going to get attacked, he's not really going to drain attack. Could try to shrink somebody with LV. That might do something. It might do nothing. It might do absolutely nothing. But let's see. We actually... Broke the armor on a backline Oberon round 1. A little crazy. I think we might be onto something. I think we could be close. I'm not sure how we decimated this guy so hard before. We must have gotten a lot of crits. It's like 4,000 poisons at once. Listen, I love... You have Unbending Will. It didn't do anything. Let's punch you to death. If they're dead, hear me out here. The deader they are, the less they can hurt me. This is true every time. Dead enemies, well, not every time. There is a thing called Mim. There's a thing called ticks. They can damage you even when they're dead. Okay, but most of the time, things that are dead cannot hurt you. We're going to try this again. We've killed an Oberon. We've twined an Oberon. This is a big start. This is what we love to see. It was close. I think we got a little unlucky there with Ignis, of course, as usual, refusing to keel over when I needed her to keel over the most. 2 twined Oberon Kenobis. Let's go for some silenced / horrified Oberon Kenobis as well. We got 3 of them. If we're gonna win, this is the one we're gonna win. We are not gonna win. We're not gonna win. Son of a scroting mother. That is not cool beans. I don't like how that just went for us. What's your enables right now? Skill damage, we're all in on deeps. We're the deepsiest we could be. We got 3 twines on that one, which is pretty good. It's kind of hard to argue with how that went down. Bro here did not drop any silences / horrifies, which I won't lie to you, I find slightly irritating. We'll try it again. We're gambling on crowd control right now. We got a horrify and 1 twine. That's not going to be enough. These poisons just tick too many at a time. I hate you. I hate you, magical droplets. We're going to make it. This is going to happen. I know this is a super long video, and I apologize for that, but we got to make it happen. The tower's got to be completed. And we're close. It's the dang twines. It's the poison after the twine. We lived a lot longer with double Gru. I'm not going to lie to you. I think we were a lot closer when we did this way. And so we're gonna rock that strat again, because it was more or less, it was actually kind of effective. We've gotten about the best hand we could possibly ever be dealt here. We're twined, which is very, very bad. This was the easiest change we've ever made. Stop sleeping on Gru. Stop sleeping on Gru. Gru is the greatest 5-star hero in the game, bar none. Okay, maybe bar a couple. But I'll take it. Listen, that guy right there, we did get some lucky crowd control. I'm not going to lie about things either. But what I will say is, Gru does a lot of work for us. Okay, he's constantly helping out the team. He's an absolute team player. He's not there for the glory. He's not here because he has to be. He's there because he's a good dude. He's simply a good dude. A good dude who helps. Look at him. Look at him, just sitting there chillaxing, up in the front lines, getting punched by Ramens, Aspens, Dark Arthendals. Doesn't care. He's like, I got your back like a butt crack, bro. I love you, Gru. I love you, Gru. The greatest man alive, Gru. It's Gru. It's simply Gru. We got a couple of twines there and a couple of horrifies. That's actually pretty enormous for us. That's actually still pretty enormous for us. That worked out really well. Tix, you're doing a fantastic job exploding people to death. 3 Adas, 3 Ammon Ramens. Listen, Gru. I'm relying on you, bro. I'm right back here with you. Whatever just happened hurt us a lot. That was actually really close, though. That was really close. What exploded us? Ammon Ramen, maybe? Dropping actives? I don't remember. Switching skills. I do like the shared fate for deeps. Mark Purify might be slightly more important this time around. I'm leaving the deeps. I'm leaving the deeps on. I haven't changed your enables almost at all the entire day. It's probably not been a great idea for us, if I'm being straight with you. It's probably kind of been dumb. Who else we running here? Ticks with active. Listen, I like our lineup. I think we just got a little unlucky on that. I think that's very winnable. I'm going to say it. I believe in our ability to take this one down. I think so. That Ada just punched us super hard. Super duper hard. When all else fails, you go back to the drawing board and you swap over to Unbending Will and you see if it's going to change. Not yet. Unbending Will and see if it changes your world. We only got 2 taunts. This is probably the worst case scenario for us. That's not good. We really need some Twines to land, maybe a Horrify. This is going to come down to how much crowd control we actually get out. Only Twine to singular Ada. This is pretty much going to be a wipe for sure. That's not good. I don't think we got to worry about the attribute reduction here. I don't think the lack of healing is what's going to end it for us. We've got a lot of crowd control out right now. Somehow they still got a lot of attacks in. Oh, don't you do it to me. That's what I mother-loving thought, nerd. Don't you do it to me, he said in a loud voice. We have done it. The Tower of Oblivion completed. Are we in the top? We're not even close. People have beat this months ago. Months and months and months ago. But guess what? We're one of them. This isn't around for another 24 hours. Good God, it's almost daily reset. That's how long we've been at this. But, Chapter 70, eat my scrotum, get out of here, you mother-loving nerd sack. Let's go grab my loot. Give me that 3 million bucks. Level 116, that's what I'm talking about. Let's scooch back over here, grab that, grab those cores, grab life by the balls, as they say in the business. Let's go ahead and equip 4 heroes with 5-star artifacts. How is that not currently taking place? I don't know. Listen, it's not going to stay on you like that. It ain't gonna. Give me this. Go forge 3 pieces of orange 5-star gear. This is not an issue for me. We just did it. We've just done it. It has been done. Bam. Chapter complete. Give me those cores. Give me this. I'm not going to claim out those hearts because we can't. We can't hold the hearts. Our hearts are simply too large. I don't think it'll... Oops. I don't think it will overstack. I haven't set my lineup in a mother-loving age, huh? We could burn... You know what? What the scrotum? Let's... No, wrong button. We're here. You're here. It's been an hour, 30 minutes. We're all tired. We're all wanting to go home. I'm not going to let you. I'm holding you here. You can't leave until we get rid of all these summons. So we're just going to go ahead and summon these out. Grab those 800 hearts. I'm not going to elevate myself by buying VIP. I am going to stay a lowly peasant, and we're going to alter off all the 2-star heroes we just picked up. Boy, that wasn't a lot of 2-star heroes we just picked up, huh? Get rid of you 3. That leaves us a fair amount of even-numbered dudes. How about you guys? We got a lot of you? How about you guys? Got a lot of you? How about you guys? How much space do we have now? We can get 20 more. How many hearts do we have? 50 more summons. We can do this. We can absolutely do this. And then we can... Actually, at this point... No, we still can't do it. I lied. As we can just grab the 800 hearts and we're good. I lied to you. We can't. We absolutely cannot. Let's get rid of you and you and you as well. 12 is plenty. We don't need more than 12 of any faction right now. Like you guys, we don't need you. I don't need... I can get rid of you guys. I can get rid of you. I can get rid of you. That's perfect. That's perfect. There we go. Beautiful. 4, 4, and 4. You don't need... Actually, screw it. We don't have 12. I do need you. Stay there. Be a pal. Hero space. 248. Another 20 summons, we're good to go. Do it. Bam. Do it finally. Bam. What I wanted to see. We probably could have checked and seen if a feller could have fused something up. Probably would have been a smart thing to do. We could have. We definitely could have. That would have saved us a lot of headaches. You live and you learn. You live and you learn. Just grab out those hearts. Bam. Grab this little core right here. Grab you. Grab you. Grab this one. Grab that one. Grab these cores. Grab you. Grab this. I totally forgot about doing damage to bosses. That is on me. That is on me. We'll just go ahead and spank these suckers out real quick. Like, preset lineups. Son of a balls. Why are all these lit up like that? That's going to annoy me. Did something change? Sure. What? How did your artifact vanish? How? How did it? I don't know. You need a damage reduction artifact. You've got what you need. You've got the double crit stone. I mean, you've got a damage reduction artifact. Did I get rid of it? Did I use it for food or something? Here, you got a fearless armor. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Are we looking good? Are we feeling good about that? Removing crowd control isn't going to matter against this boss, I don't believe. But we'll go ahead and save this. Skill damage and double crit. Sure, sure, sure. All right, let's go back and do this. I know this is not important and we could have done this off camera. But we're here now. We're here now. Bosses, let her rip tater chip, as they say in the business. We're just going to fight these dudes. We can't really do a whole lot about the order of operations being a little screwy here. We are getting smoked on. I mean, she's doing kind of okay. Did our damage drop? No, we did 2 billion. That's what we've done. About 2 billion. We're doing about the same as we did before. Let's just go ahead. Listen, I could watch these with you. You could watch these with me. But we're not going to do it. We're going to just hit the next button. We're just going to hit the next button again. As soon as it pops up, we're going to just yeet our way through it. About 2 billion damage every time. It's looking good. That puts us at what? 6 billion out of 10 billion on this. The next boss that drops, almost for sure. We got that done. Tower of Dream in a couple of days is done. And then we're finished. We're finished. We're finished with everything. Give me this. 13 minutes before daily reset kicks out, and we've accomplished my goals. An hour and a half deep into the video, my voice dead, my body sweaty, my team intact, tower defeated. What a day. What a day. We've done it, though. I'm happy about the victory. It took some time. It took some patience. I really wouldn't have expected that Penny was our big wall, and that Mim, once we just put all damage reduction enables on, or imprints, really wasn't hard at all. We kind of just blitzed right through that afterwards. That's kind of big news. I like that. That was easy. Penny was much harder. That was a much harder one to deal with. Those crits are disgusting. Reflecting the damage back, also disgusting. We made it work. I think that was the hardest wave for us, was Penny. But it does go to show you that on a free-to-play account, Sylvie can beat the tower. Is she transcended in Void 4? Yeah. Is Eloise probably still faster and better? Yeah. But do you really want to be an Eloise, bro? Do you? I didn't think so. Me either. So, that is going to be it for today. Before we go, bam, gotta thank all the members on the channel for helping support my dreams. Our greatest Rathigans, we have Shaheen, Trippy, White Crow, and Afghan Goo 420. Our great Rathigans, Lotto Lizzie, Bellendane, FMK What, Sir Rascal, and Wet Blades. Our Rathkin tier, JMV, Zanelli, Electric Leaf, Lost Emotions, Kai, Churg, Cosmic, Flow, Felix F, Gun Lampoon, Popa Armando, and Boosts. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. It means the world to me. If you guys managed to actually make it this far into the video, comment down below, Penny sucks a fat one. You know what I'm saying? That feels, maybe that's a little bit harsh. Maybe that's a little bit harsh. The Big Bang Theory's Penny would be upset to hear me say that, probably. but it's okay. It's just a YouTube comment section. She'll get over it. With that said, that is going to be it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.